Hello guys, so I am back in the kitchen and I am making another HelloFresh meal. Today the meal is chicken over garlic Parmesan spaghetti with Tuscan roasted tomatoes. Here is the picture of it. You can see it. Yes. So we are going to get this going. Shouldn't take very long. Really super simple, but looking forward to trying this out. But first, before we get started, I do, because it is Black History Month, I do want to shout out a couple of Black-owned businesses, two women-owned businesses. The first one would be S2N Boutique, where I got my cute little earrings, wooden earrings. And that is compliments of Ramona McCoy at 1313 Dodge Avenue. S2N Boutique, women clothing, jewelry. She can get you right together every time. So give her a shout. And also Bezo Designs. This is Kaisha McCowan Williams with my brown sugar hoodie. Cute enough, sparkles. Don't we love sparkles? See the sparkle, sparkle? My hoodie, which I love. Check her out on Facebook. That's Bezo Designs, Kaisha McCowan Williams. Thank you, ladies. So, back to the business at hand. And that is getting ready to prepare this meal. So, I have already started my pot of boiling salt water with my spaghetti noodles in there. The recipe calls for the two, this is two Roma tomatoes that I have sliced. It said to slice into 6-inch wedges. Don't think these are don't think it's 6 inches, but they're wedges. Good enough. There were 2 whole cloves of garlic that I left whole, but peeled them, just smashed them, peeled them, took the peeling off, and laid them on a small piece of foil. They are in here. Small piece of foil, drizzled with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then just closed it up and made a little packet because we're going to roast them whole in the oven. I've already done that. And so we're going to move on. Next, we have a baking sheet over here. Baking sheet right here, where we are going to line it with foil and lightly oil the pan. Y'all know I have a little challenge with the lightly oiling. I'm gonna try to do my best, but lightly oil this pan. First I'm gonna line it with foil. Here we go. Lightly oil. Nothing else coming out. Lightly oil with my extra virgin olive oil. Then it says to place the tomatoes skin side down on prepared sheet. And then we're going to drizzle with oil again. Skin side down. Like so, like that. Skin side down. Like so, like that. Just like that. And drizzle again with olive oil. There we go. Then rinse my hands off. And we're going to season with this Tuscan heat spice. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, all of the meals that I ordered 4 servings. You do have the option to cut the servings in half or not prepare everything at one time. And so I know we're not going to eat all of it, so instead of doing 4 servings, I did 2 servings. So 1 for me, 1 for Parker. So it in this particular bag, it came with 2 individual packets of spaghetti, which I thought was great. So you could choose to make all 4 servings or just half the whole recipe and just do 1 pack of spaghetti, because I hate when you make a whole lot of spaghetti and then it's just too much and you don't need it. So I knew 4 servings of spaghetti would be too much for us, so I only did 1 pack and saved another. So the tomatoes, the cream cheese, the packages of Parmesan, it was 2 of everything. So there were 4 Roma tomatoes. I only did 2. There are 2 packs of Parmesan cheese. I'm only going to use 1. There were 4 little cups of Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm only going to use 2. So everything was perfect this time to just cut it in half, cut the recipe in half. So it came with 2 packs of this Tuscan heat seasoning spice. So I'm only going to use 1, and it's saying to season the tomatoes with this Tuscan heat spice. And it says to use 2 teaspoons. I'm just going to eyeball it. See how this goes, eyeballing it. Last night it came out a little too much when I was trying to eyeball the smoked paprika for the burgers, but I think it'll be fine tonight to just shake it on like so, like that. Make sure you're a little bit on all of the tomatoes. And in this Tuscan spice, it has it said it on here what's in it. It says it's a blend of aromatic Italian style herbs, also packs a peppery punch, so it'll have a little kick to it. We like a little kick. And if you don't, that's your business. Don't use as much. Okay? All right, so moving on. And then guess what's next? Season with salt and pepper. So a little salt. A little salt and pepper. Everybody like a little salt and pepper on some tomatoes now. There's the pepper. Little salt and pepper, little salt and pepper. And then it says place the garlic foil packet on the same sheet. So, slide these. See? I'm going to slide the tomatoes a little bit this direction, like so, like that, to make a little room for the garlic packet. Right there, look at that. All right. And it says to roast them on the middle rack until the tomatoes have wilted slightly, garlic is softened. It says about 20-25 minutes. So let's go. Here we go on the middle rack. And of course I'm going to set my timer. I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes. All right, that's going. We're gonna check on our spaghetti. And it is doing its thing. I don't know, y'all. I might need a little bit more spaghetti. No, I'm not going to. I'm trying to watch my starches. I love pasta. I love spaghetti. I love any kind of pasta. I just love pasta. I like potatoes too. I love potatoes. But I really love pasta. So I'm trying to really work on that. So I'm going to not add any more spaghetti. Although, looking in this pot, I feel as though we may need a little bit more, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, moving right along. So the pasta is cooking. And it says to keep of 3/4 cup of the pasta cooking water. And then drain the rest. And it says to keep that pasta water handy for a little bit later. Okay, so now we're going to go to cooking the chicken. So while the pasta is cooking, and the tomatoes, we are going to rinse this chicken and dry it and season it with the rest of the Tuscan heat spice. Chicken. And the chicken also came in 2 packs. So it's 2 chicken breasts per pack. Just like everything else, so you can split the recipe in half if you choose. And I choose. So I rinse the chicken off and wash my hands. Because they always say when you're dealing with poultry, you want to wash your hands numerous times. For safety and cleanliness purposes. Wash your hands. Very good, okay. We don't want no salmonella, okay? So patting them dry with a paper towel. Yes, like so, like that. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold your mule. Rinse my handy dandy cutting board off. I was cutting up my tomatoes earlier, so y'all can see what I'm doing down here. Okay. So we are patting the chicken dry. Like so, like that. Patting it dry. Okay. Like so, like that. And we are going to take our Tuscan seasoning and just sprinkle it right on the chicken. I'm going to season both sides. Get a little season all over. I can smell this. I can tell it's got a little kick to it. Then a little salt and pepper. We're going to do salt first on this side. I can really see what I'm doing. Yes, here we go. There we go. Salt. I didn't put no pepper on the other side, but that's okay. We can turn them right on back over. Or not. We can just put pepper on one side. It's okay. A little pepper. And more of the Tuscan seasoning. Kind of ran out a little bit. It's okay because we got it on the other side too. We'll just flip that one right on over. Share the love. Like so, like that. Wash our hands again. Okay. All right. So now back over to the stove, and it says, here we go again with these drizzles. We're gonna drizzle a large drizzle of olive oil in the pan over medium-high heat. Now yesterday, I put it between 6 and 8. To me, that's medium-high. But I felt for the burgers last night, that was too high. So, I'm going to put it between, I guess I'm going to put it on 6. Instead of between 6 and 8, I'm going to put it on 6. Let's see how that works out for us. So, here we go. Large drizzle. Never mind my skillet with the little, got a little char in there from last night. From them doggone hamburgers. I should have used a cast iron skillet last night, but I didn't. And now I kind of burnt my skillet. I got to do a little treatment on it to get it out. Anywho, it's okay. It's my business. So large drizzle over medium high heat. We're going to add the chicken and cook it till it's brown. So let me get my tongs. So I'm tired of touching the chicken. Lay on it. Here they go. Tongs. Move that around like so, like that. Browned and cooked through 5 to 7 minutes per side. Heat 5 to 7 minutes per side, and then turn off the heat and cover them. And then it says, if you don't have a lid for your skillet, just loosely put some foil over the top. It's okay. We can make it work. Very good. Let's check these noodles one more again. I think they're good. I think they are almost there. So I'm going to turn off the spaghetti. Although I'm turning it off, when you're cooking pasta, it will continue to cook. It will overcook if you leave it on. So we're going to turn it off and let them just continue to cook. They still need a little more time, but by turning them off and the water still boiling but not cooking, they're going to be right. So we're going to put the chicken, take it back over here. Boop. Cook this chicken. Like that. Let's see, it says 10 more minutes, yeah. 10 more minutes on our tomatoes. So we're gonna give this stuff a little bit of time, and I'll be right back with you shortly in a pair of seconds. Okay, And we are back. So we have taken our tomatoes out of the oven. Ooh, excuse me. There was one call from I'm allowed two. Then that's when you start looking at me sideways. But that was just one. Got a little tickle in my throat. At any rate, so I have chicken is good to go. I have turned off the heat and just put the lid on there. We're gonna leave them, let them rest right there and doing what they do. Now we have the garlic. Roasted. Like so, like that. Look up there. 2 little cloves of garlic roasted. And it says, once the garlic is roasted, carefully open the foil, which I have done, and mash with a fork. Let me grab a fork, hold your mute. Okay. And I guess we're going to smash them right here on the foil. Which you cannot see. I'm going to smash them, then I'll show y'all. It says smash them. I'm smashing. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Smash it. Got a little crispy on one side. Smashed. Smash. Smash, smash. Take them little crispy pieces off. How about that? Smash, smash, and it's smashed. I feel like I need to there's some of the anyway. Okay. It's smashed. I'll show you. See? It's smashed. I like a little more garlic. I got some minced garlic in the refrigerator. I might put that in there. So, then in the pot, okay. So I need to move this pan out of the way because we are not done with the pies. Put the tomatoes back here. Chicken up, it still sounds like it's doing too much. Okay, so we're not done with the pie. So it says, once the garlic is roasted, carefully open and smash. 1 tablespoon of butter in the pot that we use for the spaghetti. And I eyeball my butter, so you can measure if you want to, because I don't have any sticks. I only have this tub of country crock, so I'm going to eyeball it and make it work. I pretty much know what a tablespoon of butter look like. So, oops. Hold your mule, wait a minute. Tablespoon of garlic, and it says over medium heat. I mean the tablespoon of garlic. Lord have mercy. A tablespoon of butter over medium heat. Then we are going to add the mashed garlic. Excuse me, y'all. Wait a minute. Excuse me. That's from that chicken. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Let me grab me a little water. Hold your mule. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh, pardon me. Okay. So, we got the garlic in a tablespoon of butter. And the Tuscan spices. We got to open up another pack. We must have used a little too much earlier, but that's okay. It's okay. Let me say, cook it for about 30 seconds. Get all the garlic off my fork because it wasn't much garlic in my opinion. Okay, I got it then with the little spoon. Okay. Let me get my little wooden spoon. Cook about 30 seconds, it say. Till fragrant. Is it fragrant? Yes, it's fragrant. Wish y'all could smell it. It smells very good. So then it says to stir in the cream cheese. So this is kind of like Alfredo because when I make homemade Alfredo, you use cream cheese and Parmesan cheese. So this is gonna be I like that it's gonna have a cream texture. Seems like. All right, so we got the cream cheese out. And half of the Parmesan. We are big Parmesan fans, so I do, because I make homemade Alfredo. So we're stirring in the cream cheese. Y'all can't see this either. You can't see it. I'm gonna show it to you. Stirring the cream cheese. And it says half of the Parmesan. I guess that's about half. Maybe a little more. I have more in the refrigerator if I need it. Two more tablespoons of butter. 2 more tablespoons of butter. Okay. You can do that. Let me say that's 1. And 2. Because when you make homemade Alfredo, you use a whole stick of butter. So this is along the lines of Alfredo sauce. I didn't think it would be a cream, but it is. It's gonna be creamy. And then it says to add, that 3/4 cup of spaghetti water. It says to add 3/4 cup reserved pasta cooking water, bring to a simmer, then turn off the heat and season with salt and pepper. There we go. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute when everything get melted down. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, this looks good too. starting to kind of look like some Alfredo. Not as creamy. I feel like I need to add a little more Parmesan, which I think I'm gonna do it because that's my business. Cream it up a little bit. I use a whole pack. Like I said, I got some more in the refrigerator. All right. Oh, we are going to add the spaghetti into the pot. Come on. Yes. This pan is in the way and it is preventing me from, there we go. The pot wasn't all the way on the pot wasn't all the way on the eye. Come on now. That was the problem. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Cream cheese and butter and cheese don't take that long to melt. The pan with the tomatoes on it, y'all. Was blocking the eye. And it was not doing what it needed to be doing. Now, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. I would like to add a little more Parmesan. Excuse me. Here we go. A little more Parmesan. Just to cream it up a little bit. Now I need to taste it before I put that. Wait a minute now. We didn't season with salt and pepper. Come, what is wrong? Please? I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened on the little break I took while I was waiting for the chicken and everything. Gotta get together. There we go. We got it together now. Season with salt and pepper. That's all it was missing, a little salt and pepper. So, it says to bring it to a simmer, then turn off the heat and season with salt and pepper. So we're gonna turn off the heat. I already seasoned with salt and pepper. And then, now we're gonna add the spaghetti. Add the drained spaghetti to the pot. Toss it thoroughly to combine. If needed, stir in more reserved pasta cooking water, a splash at a time until pasta is coated in a creamy sauce. Well, it only told me to reserve 3/4 cup. And it told me to add it all at one time, so I ain't got no more. Anywho, it's gonna be all right. So we got our spaghetti. We're gonna go and add it in. Add it right in like so, like that. We're gonna use our tongs to toss it. Look at them. Yes. Let me show you what it looks like. Can you see it? See it? You might not be able to see it well, but it does look good, trust me. Trust what I'm telling you. And then add the spaghetti, toss it to combine, and season with salt and pepper. You know, some of you may say, that sure is a lot of salt and pepper. It's really not, because when you're combining things that don't have any seasoning, you gotta season them. You know, you like some seasoning. Seasoning with salt and pepper. All right. So, then it tells us to slice the chicken. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm saying, yes, we in business. Slice the chicken, divide the pasta. Then we're gonna top the chicken. Wait a minute, divide the pasta in the bowls. Top with chicken and the roasted tomatoes and sprinkle with some Parmesan. I'm gonna be right back. Here we are, ready to taste the, what is it called again?
I'll get it.
I can't even remember the name of it. I can't remember.
Editing, Jermise, cut this out.
Production will cut it out. Chicken over garlic Parmesan spaghetti. This is fresh roasted garlic that we put in the little package, I remember. So the fresh roasted garlic over Parmesan spaghetti. Okay, here we go. So, God, we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
That's good. This is good. It's got a little bit of a kick, a little bit. I think I want to add a little hot sauce, but that's my business. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy this and finish it on up for the evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, HelloFresh, for this wonderful recipe to switch it up for us on a Saturday night. Have a good night.